It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Greetings, everybody. Welcome to 2K Sports. I'm Ernie Johnson here with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. Tonight, we'll be watching the Los Angeles Clippers playing against the Dallas Mavericks. For Dallas, the game tonight marks their second of 4 meetings they will play this season, and they come into this one feeling pretty good after winning the last time they met. And a terrific international prospect, Luka Doncic, suiting up tonight. Kenny, it's rare to see someone this young with such a complete game.
You know what? A couple of our friends were talking, me and my friends, about this guy.
When? Yesterday or 2 days ago?
2 days ago. And he's ready. He's strong. He's got a wide frame. He reads defenses well, exceptionally well.
He's good at creating his own shot. He shows a lot of pro-level moves, and you broke that streak of 10 straight.
That'll do it. Both teams ready for tip-off.
Remember that.
Let's send it to Kevin Harlan and the crew.
K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Greetings and best wishes for a happy holiday season from all of us at 2K Sports as we get set for this NBA presentation. With Greg Anthony and Hall of Famer Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan. And joining us on the sidelines, another Hall of Famer, David Aldridge. A contest in the West. We'll see if the Los Angeles Clippers can deliver the goods here at home. Last time they came together was in Dallas, where they fell to the Mavericks.
Yeah, I remember last time they met up, they just got ran out of the building. They weren't too happy with some of the calls in that game either.
Yeah, their starters got into foul trouble, and it felt as if some of the calls were tick-tack, no doubt, but nonetheless, damage was done.
And nothing tips off a broadcast like getting the lowdown from the sidelines, and we've got David Aldridge there for that. David, good evening.
Hey, Kev. Well, Rick Carlisle is a coaching graybeard. He's entering his second decade as coach of the Mavericks. He led them to the franchise's first and only title in 2011. Now, Eric Spoelstra lost that series to Carlisle, and he says of him, he's a Hall of Famer, a trailblazer as president of the Coaches Association. We all owe him a great deal. Kevin?
He is a legend. Thank you, D.A. Well, we're right around the halfway point of the season, Doris. This is often when we see the better teams really begin to shift gears and surge ahead.
Yeah, we certainly have a better feel for who the contenders might be. We still have a long way to go, obviously, and teams will have some lulls and then some high points, and you've got to be able to weather all of those things. But the reality is we have a greater understanding of who has the necessary offensive and defensive components to compete at a championship level.
Now, a look at Dallas's starting lineup. On the wings, it's Doncic and Barnes. Enes Kanter is out there with Porzingis, and it's Barea in at the point guard position. Now, here is Gallinari. Just 5 to shoot. It's deflected. Barnes against Gallinari. Goes up on the wing. Porzingis passes to Doncic. Inside, and there's the call on Lou Williams. That is his first foul of the game.
Ref's calling it close already as he picks up a quick early foul.
Here's Barnes. Over Harris. The kick out to Barnes. Outside, Porzingis. Just 4 to shoot. Shoots over Gortat, sinks it, and the shot from Porzingis. Porzingis has got the opening field goal of the game for Dallas.
Boy, how comfortable is KP in the mid-range? Porzingis, what touch.
In the corner, it's Harris. Pulls it up. That one's good from the corner.
Boy, Kev, I love his game. He can hurt you in so many different ways.
And it's Barea with the ball. He'll bring it up for Dallas. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of the Nuggets.
Yeah, I just thought their energy was lacking defensively. Just gave up way too many easy shots.
And when the defense isn't there, Greg, you really open up the floodgates for the other team. They didn't have any heart.
Now Porzingis following Tobias Harris's three-point attempt.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good look. And defensively, this is a nightmare. He's already on a roll.
But, Greg, the defense better start to disrupt his rhythm, or it's going to be an awfully long night for them.
That's his first personal foul.
Cantor inside. Gortat covering. The shot's good from Cantor.
Well, the touch that Enes Kanter presents is really terrific. Unbelievable scoring inside.
Right side, Williams. That three off the mark. The Mavericks have gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. Porzingis kicks to Barea. Softly drops in the floater.
Well, the ball handling skills of Barea are nearly unparalleled, efficient and surprisingly elusive.
To the middle, releases. Here's Gortat, and it's blocked. Barea against Beverly with the floater, and that's 2 points on the layup.
And for Beverly, showing a little in-between game there.
The Mavericks have gotten 4 of 6 field goal attempts to drop in the first quarter. Barea finds Barnes. Back to Barea. Over in the corner, Doncic. And it's wide right. It's off the rim.
Man, right play, wrong result on that one. Generally, you knock those down.
Yeah, that's a surprising miss, Greg. I have a feeling if they get that shot again, they'll knock it down next time.
Now, here is Gallinari. Last game he had 10 points. On the wing, Harris. Over Porzingis. Harris's shot is off.
Superb defense, guys. No way he's going to let him get off a clean look at the basket.
Kristaps Porzingis standing 7'3". He's played power forward early in his NBA career, but with that height, his future, it could be at the center position.
Now, Doncic, 26 points for him last game against the Nuggets in Denver. 6 on the shot clock. Over in the corner, Barnes sinks the triple. Barnes has got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. And with Porzingis having the ACL tear, Greg, maybe losing some of his lateral quickness, perhaps accelerating his move to the 5.
I mean, part of his rehab was hitting the weights and just adding strength. I think, if anything, his offensive skill set, though, even more impactful at the 5.
And it's Barea with the ball. He'll bring it up for Dallas. 4-point game. Cantor, the pass to Porzingis. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Beverly. And now, with this break, here are the premier glass cleaners among rookies over the course of the past month. 5th is Luka Doncic.
And every team in the league needs a guy who can go and get. I mean, his great work on the boards certainly endear him to the coaching staff.
And here are the Mavericks now. Barea kicks to Barnes. Pass to Porzingis. Lets it go from deep.
Well, there's no consistency from the field in this quarter. We'll see if he can get his shot going.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Here's Harris. And it's off the back rim. No good.
and he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D out of position, you could see the frustration on his face.
Porzingis can't hit.
And the stroke definitely lacking confidence this quarter. Nothing on target.
Harris finds Beverly. The pass to Williams. Lock at 6. A strong finish under heavy pressure all over.
Absolutely fearless. I mean, a nice subtle adjustment there going up against wind.
And to me, that's all about the body control, right, Greg? I mean, he does such a stellar job sizing up his man and drains it despite having the size on him.
Just a little confusion among the D as to who was supposed to be on it.
Now, here's Beverly. And he can be counted on to put some points on the board every night. He's averaging right around 13.5 points a game. Tobias Harris in his 8th season in the NBA and still just 26 years old.
Yeah, I mean, one season at Tennessee, and he has slowly but steadily improved each year. And, you know, he's gotten stronger, more consistent with his long-range shooting, and he's found his calling as one of those prototype small ball fours.
Gentlemen, two shots. Roof shots.
The first free throw is good. The Dallas Mavericks last season could not have been more disappointing, Doris.
Well, you think about management for this organization, Kevin. They had tried to avoid a rebuild. But at some point, every franchise probably has to go through it. And one of the things you must have in a rebuild is patience.
Avery Bradley, he's checked in for Los Angeles. Doris, so many great open floor players in this game. Who would be the scariest player coming at you on the fast break?
Kevin, I can't limit this to just one. Are you kidding me? How would you like to have LeBron James bearing down on you at 6'8", 250-plus pounds? Or the length of Giannis Antetokounmpo, who can cover from one end of the floor in the other in 4 or 5 strides? How about Russell Westbrook's meeting me at the cup and he can dunk on my head? Or the young, talented Donovan Mitchell. I don't want any part of any one of those guys.
What great names, and you're right, runaway freight trains, each of them.
I'll tell you, it'd be a big help if he could snap out of this cold streak. His shooting has been hurting them.
Sinks it, and the shot from Porzingis.
There's simply no defense for that. Porzingis, so creative, can score in so many ways.
Now, here is Gallinari. He's still scoreless so far in this one. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
Physical basketball there, and in the best sense. A hard screen allows him to shake the defender and get to the bucket for the layup.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. And Los Angeles with some changes. Harrell comes in for Gortat. And Mike Scott subbed in for Tobias Harris. Then for the Mavericks, Dirk Nowitzki, he's checked in for Cantor. Mike Powell comes in for Porzingis. And it's Lee in for Doncic.
One shot.
The Clippers in the past few seasons, Greg, have completely overhauled their roster. They are making some serious changes here.
Practically nobody from the team 2 years ago is still with the franchise. It was a complete teardown, and they felt they needed to hit the reboot, but Jerry West knows what he's doing, though, and he's done this before with great success.
Now, here's Beverly. Dirk Nowitzki unable to get his shot to go. Bradley against Nowitzki. And Bradley gets it to go.
Well, AB has become a real weapon in the pick and roll. This is a quick, confident player who moves well in these sets.
Lee against Harrell. Lee dishes to Nowitzki. Over Bradley. Nowitzki, good. Nowitzki's got his first basket.
I tell you, Dirk is going to hit these interior shots constantly. With his size, defenders don't have much of a chance in there.
To the paint, Powell with the steal. To the inside. Shoots a fader. Nowitzki, no good. Clippers trail by 4. Beverly looking around. Gallinari left side. That 3 off the mark. Dallas has gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc to start the game. Beverly against Barea. Lets it go. No good on the shot. A bit long that time. Los Angeles has gone a meager 1 of 6 from three-point land since we got started tonight. Outside Bradley. Gallinari on the wing. Shot clock at 5. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
I think when you talk about the Dallas Mavericks, it's not hard to think about the ownership. Driven, intelligent, committed, and the team has embodied those traits.
He's gone 1 of 1 in the game so far from the line.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. And even though the Mavericks had a couple of bad years in a row, this franchise remains rock solid.
Well, think about they've had consistency from the top down. It's a pioneering organization that's always looking at the next innovation. And remember, they have a very strong fan base.
And one thing Rick Carlisle is known for is his accountability.
Right, and that extends to himself as much as it does the players who play for him. Listen, if this guy makes the wrong play call, he is going to make sure you know about that. And I think that's an approach you see from the top down in this organization.
And the basket by Nowitzki.
That beautiful touch from Dirk Nowitzki. So confident in that mid-range.
Beverly against Barea. And here's Gallinari outside. Count it. His second make in 4 attempts.
Obviously, he's not the top priority for the defense in those situations. It results in an open 3.
Barea against Gallinari. A nice shot by Barea.
You know, I like how he's getting involved in the offense. He's picking his spots and making his shot attempts count.
There's 1:54 left to play in the first quarter. A 3 from Bradley, and again, it's the Clippers from deep.
I'll tell you, Avery Bradley showing great confidence in that three-point ability. And the defense has now got to keep him legit.
Barea kicks to Barnes. Over to the wing. Lets it go from 14. Headshot off. The Clippers go the other way with it. Gallinari, the bounce pass. So they take the lead. Beverly's got his second bucket tonight. The Los Angeles Clippers, they come into this one following a loss to the Trailblazers. And there's the call on Patrick Beverly. That'll be his second foul of the game.
And that's his second foul already, and that's going to force him to tone down his aggression defensively.
And Baamute's checked in for Gallinari. The Mavericks also with a sub. Measury's checked in. Lee passes to Barnes. Over Mbamute. Again, the miss by the Mavericks. And it's the Clippers' ball. They're on a 15-6 run. Beverly finds Bradley. Lee with the steal. Down low, and he takes that one up and powers it through.
Well, you love that Courtney Lee, a tremendous shooter, is willing to give it up when he sees a guy open. That's good stuff.
Outside Bradley. That's tipped. And here is Lee. 11 points for him in that last game against Denver. Beverly against Berea. 5 to shoot. Back to Barnes. Over Mbamute. It's all tied here in Los Angeles. We've got more NBA basketball coming your way in just a minute. Now in the later stages of his career, Dirk Nowitzki talked about how special he feels marching his way up the all-time scoring leaderboard.
Makes you reflect. You know, milestones always make you reflect on everything. I've been really blessed.
And it's clear, GA, that Dirk still enjoys playing the game and draining buckets in a variety of ways.
You can't deny his legacy. Arguably the best 7-foot shooter in the history of our game, which is why he's so high up on that leaderboard.
Clippers foul call.
Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And taking a look at Los Angeles' performance here, what have they been doing or not doing?
They've gotten that perimeter game going in that first, and for me, that was the difference.
It was huge, no doubt, and it seems like they simply can't miss from downtown.
And a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. Taking a look at Los Angeles, Montrezl Harrell is out there with Scott. Then there's Avery Bradley. Then it's Mbamute, and it's Beverly in at point guard. Los Angeles making a switch here. Williams is checked in. That one falls, so he hits both of them. And Doris, to try and improve the flow of the games, teams now have fewer timeouts. Players have to be faster about retaking the court after stoppages. I'm assuming you're like me, all good things, right?
I agree, Kevin, and I think what people don't know is the impetus from this actually came from the coaches themselves. Rick Carlisle said, listen, we need to pick up the pace of play because we'd like our games to fit in a certain time frame. And listen, when you've got the leadership at the top in Adam Silver, who always makes clear that game flow is one of his focuses and that this is an entertainment medium and let's please our fans, you're going to make the right choices.
On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Well, the Clippers have hit the reset button, and you wonder how that affects their head coach, Doc Rivers. Now, he seemed reluctant to lead a rebuild with the Celtics, but he's on board doing it with the Clippers. Even though the Clippers relieved him of his title of president of basketball operations in 2017, Rivers has just signed a new extension that will keep him coaching the team for the next few years. Kevin?
Well, if nothing else, DA, he has guided them through some pretty dark hours. Thank you.
Taking 2 shots.
Well, you talk about the lockdown individual defenders in this league. Don't forget about Avery Bradley. That's been his calling card from the moment he set foot in the league.
2 shots.
That free throw, no good. And Greg, for Bradley, there's some disconnect as far as his defensive impact. You know, the numbers guys will say it doesn't quite match up to his reputation.
Yeah, I mean, more impactful as an on-ball defender than he is as, say, a help defender. Probably a little undersized for an off guard, but his commitment, no doubt, is off the charts.
Good on the second free throw.
Well, Kevin, how about the remarkable improvement of Avery Bradley over time? Once strictly a dominant defender, this guy can make threes, he can drive the lane. There isn't an aspect of the game where he hasn't grown.
Now, here's Doncic. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. And here in the second with about a minute and a half gone by. Scott kicks to Williams. Back to Scott. And it's Scott with the jam.
And how about the incredible timing on that alley-oop?
He absolutely hammered it down. And a tremendous Unleash Chaos replay coming to you courtesy of Under Armour Hover Havoc. Doncic passes to Measuring. The dunk and the foul, a powerhouse move, and he's got a chance for one more at the line. It's going to be on Montrezl Harrell. The Mavericks shooting their third free throw shot of the game. Porzingis is checked in for Dirk Nowitzki.
And looking at Luka Doncic, incredibly mature for his age. Physically, the broad shoulders, weighing in about 230. Mentally, though, advanced understanding of how to play the game.
Williams gets the bucket. Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. Barea kicks to Porzingis. The dish to Doncic. And out of bounds as the Clippers gain possession.
Clippers ball.
While we have a break, we can see which teams have made the most of their second chance opportunities over the last 10 games. Fifth, the Mavericks.
I mean, you love their aggressiveness, not settling for one shot offensively, but really running down those loose boards and converting for extra points.
Now here's Williams. He had a 24-point outing in their last game against Portland. Lee against Williams. Lee outside. Passes it to Barea. Jacks up a three. Rebound by the Clippers. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of the Blazers.
And their defense practically non-existent in that one. Just gave up far too many easy shots.
You could say they certainly were not on a string on the defensive end. They need to be so much better moving forward.
And that's how it's done. I mean, find that hole in the D and then go hard to the rack.
Maybe that hole was a little bigger than it should have been.
Yeah, with the score this close, guys, I am shocked at the lack of defensive aggressiveness. That has to be shored up.
And now here's the upcoming schedule for the Dallas Mavericks.
For Los Angeles.
On Saturday, they'll take on Steph Curry and the Golden State Warriors. Then on Sunday, they'll go up against C.J. McCollum and the Portland Trail Blazers.
And if I'm this team, I'm looking at this as a barometer to see how we stack up against some of the top teams in the league. They'll have to be at their best, but if they come out of this with some success, I think it'll build momentum for the rest of the run.
And they now lead as the free throw drops for him. Gortat's checked in for the Clippers. Tobias Harris comes in for Scott. Both free throws good from Avery Bradley. And it's Barea with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Mavericks. Over in the quarter, Porzingis. Some solid defense from Harris.
Boy, the defense gets into his head and alters his release when he really doesn't have to.
Here's Williams. Mavericks with the rebound.
Just not there from a rhythm standpoint right now. It's really eluding him.
Pass to Porzingis. Some nice passing here by Dallas. 6 to shoot. Here's Doncic. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Doncic has got the game tied up here for the Mavs.
And certainly not lacking in confidence. When Doncic gets these inside looks, he just jumps all over.
Williams in the post. He's against Lee. Williams can't get it to go. For Dallas, they've gone just 33% from the field in what's been a cold second quarter for them. Just 3 of 9.
Yeah, really found his stroke here in the second quarter after missing everything in the first.
Here's Bradley after Luka Doncic's bucket. Lee against Williams. Kicks it out to Bradley. Puts one up from 19. And again, no good by the Clippers. No one near Doncic as he lets it fly. The quick look, no good that time. Here's Williams. Los Angeles with another miss.
And out of rhythm offensively, but he continues to work at it.
Well, you can see he's sputtering a bit, but he's trying to get going. I do like that he's continuing to be aggressive.
To the paint. Porzingis passes to Doncic. Got it. Good job in the low post. Doncic has got 8 points.
Well, this is the classic hot hand, right? If he can keep it up, their lead will be safe.
Harris kicks to Williams. And there's the call on measure. That's his first foul. Mavericks making a switch here. Cantor's checked in.
Substitution for the Mavericks. Enes Kanter.
Williams against Barea. Trying to break that ice-cold streak. Yep, it goes. And the Dallas lead is cut down to 2 on the bucket from Williams.
And when he breaks out the crossover, you can be sure he's going to leave somebody in his wake.
Barea dishes to Doncic. Porzingis passes to Doncic. That's short off the rim.
Boy, just enough defensive attention to throw that shot off target.
To the middle. The kick out to Williams. Down to 5 on the shot clock. From deep three-point range, it's rebounded by Doncic. Doncic has got his 4th rebound in this one. Out to Porzingis. Back to Barea. Inside. Doncic. Gortat with the block.
Well, providing stout rim protection, Gortat is a two-way player.
Again, Williams missing.
No idea why he's attempting so many outside shots. It's not his day, and he needs to either look to drive or get it to an open teammate.
And he's starting to show that killer instinct this quarter, looking to extend the lead.
Here's Harris. After Luka Doncic's bucket, back to Harris. Over Porzingis. Yep, it goes. And the Dallas lead is cut down now to just 2 points with that basket from Harris.
And just showing you his determination despite the size difference.
I mean, how does he get that shot off? I mean, he had to angle that perfectly to get past the defender.
And Kanter able to finish. Kanter's got 6.
I love that Kanter will pursue rebounds out of his area. This guy's such a powerful player who's willing to exert his will.
Now here's Williams. He has 6. That one goes in.
And now he's taken a solid opening in the quarter and built on it here in the second.
Williams against Barea. Porzingis, that's a 2. Good, and it's Barea who picks up the assist.
Timeout. Timeout.
Barea's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. And the Clippers decide to take their first timeout here.
Guys, how about J.J. Barea? In his 12th year in the NBA, no less, he establishes career highs across the board and does nothing but get better with age. I love it.
And Los Angeles with some changes. Gallinari, he's checked in for Mbamute. And it's Patrick Beverley in for Lou Williams. Dwight Powell's checked in for the Mavericks.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
And Barea now in his 2nd run with Dallas, won an NBA title with the team, you may recall, back in 2011.
Well, he was critical in that title run, Kev, and now he's trying to help this organization rebuild. This guy, a clear fan favorite, and it's incredible to me. He seems to be getting better with his age.
Here's Harris. The Mavericks making the shot. He kicks to Bradley. Porzingis with the block.
Porzingis so fast off the floor when he challenges a shot. Helps him get a lot of blocks like that one.
Fades away. And a little luck that time, but it drops. And now it's an 8-point Dallas lead. And so Beverley will bring it up for the Clippers. They'll host the Denver Nuggets after this one. That'll be the last of 3 straight at home for the team. Pass to Harris. Four on the shot clock. Fader on the way. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks.
Well, can't find the target, but good work to get into open space inside the arc.
And there's the call on Patrick Beverley. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. Harrison Barnes, he's checked in for the Mavericks. Powell kicks to Doncic. This is to Barnes. The pass to Powell. Barnes looking around. Pass to Kanter. 2 on the clock. There's Lee with the 3. And it's Bradley with the rebound. Clippers trail by 8. Pass to Harris. This one for 3. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Harris has got 12 in the game.
I'll tell you, somebody fell asleep because the defense was not paying any attention to him. That's a huge blunder.
Lee kicks to Powell. Now here's Doncic, guarded by Bradley. A floater, and Doncic lays it in. 12 points for him.
And it just seems when Doncic turns it on, it's a sight to see. Incredible at scoring in a variety of ways.
Now here is Harris. He's got 12. Lee with the steal. 1:41 left to play here in the half. Here's Doncic. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a 3-point play chance here for him.
They're consistently finding ways to get the ball inside and taking full advantage.
And Luka Doncic, not the top pick in the draft this past June, but one of the more exciting names out of this rookie class.
Dallas made a point to trade up and draft him. Doncic not playing in the Summer League as he has had a hefty workload in Europe before the draft. Still came away with Euro MVP honors, and at his age, that is incredible.
And that one misses.
And what's so impressive about Doncic, the maturity. Yes, he's polished, but he's got a completeness to his game at such a young age. And hard work on the glass. Once again, guys, they put a lot of effort and focus on the backboards. Yeah, that was the third straight high percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
Now here's Beverly. Kicks to Bradley. 1:03 left to play in the first half. Shoots the 3. His shot is good. Scores his third basket in 6 tries. Shooting 50%.
Yeah, that's 2 straight 3-pointers they've allowed.
Doncic dishes to Powell. Doncic passes to Barnes. From downtown, in the hoop for his 4th field goal. 4 for 7 shooting and looking for more.
The improvement in Barnes' deep range just helps his offense space the floor.
And Beverly kicks to Scott. Back to Beverly. Some nice ball movement by the Clippers. Scott can't get it to go. Mavericks leading by 11. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. Here's Lee. He's a good contributor to his team, averaging about 10.5 points a game. Doncic, no good. Bradley deciding where to go with it. He kicks it to Scott. Low block shot. And yep, finally drops after rolling around the rim. Beverly's got 6. And the first half is now in the books. It's Dallas up 9. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thank you, Kevin. Harrison, a big first half for you offensively. How did you get loose?
My teammates just been finding me. I've just been trying to run hard, make good backdoor cuts, run in transition, and give me good looks.
You have not stopped moving at all, and it's led to good results. Thanks, Harrison. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks, David. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the third quarter underway.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Greetings, friends and neighbors. 1 half down, another half to go. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. Luka Doncic has been the story in this one. He had 16 points, 5 rebounds, and 2 assists. Shaq, what's your take on Dallas?
What stood out to me more than anything else was how hard they got after it on the offensive glass. They were keeping possessions alive and converting those rebounds into points. Take away those extra points, they're not in this position, Ernie.
And Kenny, let's get your thoughts on the Clippers.
Their three-point shooters struggle to get into a rhythm. It's a mental thing. You start clanking them, and your teammates start. It's contagious. Now, percentage-wise, shooting in the low 30s It's not horrific, but it's not great. And they have to improve their accuracy from deep in the second half, or they're going to have a hard time coming back.
And that's a wrap. With the third quarter approaching, we now send you back to Kevin and the crew.
We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. You know, Luka Doncic has been exceptional here, guys.
Yeah, the rebounding, particularly on the offensive side, as good as it gets. He was bringing the effort down low.
Well, it's his specialty. There are certain guys who can dominate a half or even an entire game by generating second chances.
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. And so it's Barea with it. He'll bring it up for the Mavericks. Here's who Rick Carlisle is starting the second half with. On the wings, it's Doncic and Barnes. Porzingis is out there with Enes Kanter. And it's Barea in at the 1 spot. Now, here's Doncic. Shot clock at 6. Here's Barnes. Kanter trying to free himself up. Barnes can't get it to go. Here's Harris, and 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It's on Porzingis.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
After the Los Angeles, they have shot the ball well from the free throw line, 8 of 9.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
That's good from Harris. And Harris drops them both.
I tell you, as good as he is at the line, it allows him to invite contact when he's down low.
Doncic with it. Porzingis passes to Doncic. And here's Barnes for 3. Fresh 24 for the Mavericks. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Well, there is something special about the way Enes Kanter performs on the offensive end. He is a tough cover.
Well, Enes Kanter, when we talk about rebounds per minute, Doris, he's generally very high on that list.
Well, Kev, he's got the size and he's got the strength. But what I really love about him is there's this willingness to mix it up. This is a very physical player.
2 shots.
And the first one drops.
And sometimes it seems the age of interior scoring big men has come and gone. Enes Kanter, one of the rare big men who can dominate a game offensively in the paint, great hands and the strength to create space.
And Kanter drops them both. And you talk about Kanter's inside game, but he's got a solid jump shot.
It looks very comfortable all the way out to 20 feet. I think before long we may see him add a 3-point shot to his repertoire. Another rebound hauled in. They're hitting the glass with a lot of passion.
Porzingis against Beverly. Outside for Barea. Offensive rebound Mavericks. Bucket is good. Kanter's got the lead up to 11 now for the Mavs.
He just punishes you on the backboard. I mean, it's pretty deflating for a team trailing big and still giving up second chance opportunities.
You know, I think he senses a team on the ropes and he's looking to put them away. That killer instinct is shining through once again.
Williams can't hit. Mavericks leading by 11. Barea looking for an opening. He dishes it to Kanter. Porzingis against Harris. Porzingis inside. Well-placed jumper from the free throw line. Porzingis has got 8 points.
Well, Kristaps Porzingis understands with his length and size, those are high percentage finishes. Nicely done.
Beverly finds Harris. The top of the key jumper is on the mark.
Boy, he's carried his share of the load tonight, Kev. But he might need to carry even more if they're going to turn this thing around.
Dallas has gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, guys, the Clippers are going in a new direction. Now, Coach Doc Rivers said, we had a shot. I don't think anybody understands how hard it is to win a title. Until you do that, you're going to be frustrated a lot and have to make tough decisions. Kevin?
Well, they're trying to make the right decisions to rebuild better than before, DA. Thanks. And the Clippers call time here.
Yeah, the amount of points they've given up here in the paint, that's what they got to talk about.
Well, I think they've got to ramp up the pressure. There's no excuse for letting them score at will in the paint. Make them feel you.
Here's a look at some stats for Barea. How's the last month of basketball been for him? Averaging about 11 points, 4 assists, and 2 rebounds. And those numbers, solid, not spectacular, and sometimes what you see is what you get.
There's no doubt. This is a guy who understands his role, knows he's got to give you quality minutes, and that's what they expect from him.
Now here's Beverly. 6 points for him. Pass to Williams. Fires the 3. Traps in the tray. He's got 11.
How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought, without any individual agendas.
Porzingis against Harris. Nice shot by Porzingis.
You know, you can expect Porzingis to make a jumper like that whenever he takes one in rhythm.
Clippers trail by 12. And Beverly kicks to Gortat. And there's the pass to Williams. Over Doncic. Williams gets the bucket. Williams has got 13. Little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third. Beverly against Barea. Canner in the corner. On the wing, Barnes. 5 to shoot. Over Gallinari, and it's Dallas with another.
And that set them apart today, guys. Their success with the mid-range.
Now Beverly. It's Gortat, top of the key. The dish now to Williams. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
You know, there are certain players who just seem to have a knack for putting the ball in the basket. Lou Williams is in that category.
And Baamute's checked in for the Clippers. The Mavericks also with a sub. Mejri, he's checked in for Porzingis. And Lou Williams, not the biggest, not the most athletic, but Greggy finds ways to score.
Yeah, you know, whether he's creating space or creating contact, very few play that cat and mouse game better than Lou Williams.
And Doncic gets it to go.
And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
Williams passes to Gortat. And Beverly kicks to Williams. Drills it from outside. Williams has got 11 points in the quarter.
And really the scoring this quarter has been just off the charts, doing all he can to bring them back.
Now here's Barea. He's making his presence felt offensively with his scoring average up there at almost 13 points a game. Now here's Williams. Harrison Barnes missing his rush. Off target with the open look.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
And here's Barea. Passes it to Canner. The 3 from Barnes. They grab their own miss. And the basket good by Mejri. Mejri's got 9 points.
And some guys just have a nose for scoring, and this one couldn't have been any easier.
Well, really good awareness by the scorer. You're seeing an opening in the defense and exploiting it beautifully.
Barea, the pass to Doncic. And the shot is long.
Boy, that's a tough miss. Does well to get himself open and then botches it up.
Outside Williams. Teardrop shot, and the layup is up and in. Williams has got 21 in the game.
He's been a different guy here in the second half. His shooting percentage far better than it was before the break.
Barnes outside. Over Mbamute. Barnes can't get it to go.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range.
Doncic with the steal. A nice shot by Barea. Barea's got his third basket of the night.
And great steal and look ahead there. Compared to most guys his age, Doncic sees the game at another level.
And the Clippers call time here.
He does not look happy. Their defensive rebounding has been putrid, and they're giving up a ton of second chance points.
A different look for the Clippers. Harrell, he's checked in for Gortat. Mike Scott comes in for Harris. And Bradley subbed in for Patrick Beverly. Then for the Mavericks, Nowitzki comes in for Enes Kanter. And it's Lee in for Harrison Barnes. Williams can't get it to go.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
Here's Nowitzki from 8 feet away. He drops it in. And now a 12-point Maverick lead.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash-mouth physical basketball, guys.
Now here's Williams. 21 points in the game. And Quentin Lee gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. Powell, he's jacked in for J.J. Barea. Here's Harrell, still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Outside, Scott, pass to Williams. 6 on the shot clock. For 3. Los Angeles with another miss. Mavericks leading by 12. To the paint, Nowitzki kicks to Lee. Now, here's Doncic. He's guarded close. In the foul on Avery Bradley. That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul.
Here's Powell. Mbamute pulls it in. Clippers have gone a solid 6 of 11 when shooting here in the third quarter. Puts up a 3. Good on the three-point shot. Mbamute has got it back down to a single-digit deficit for the Clippers. Lee outside. Kicks it to Doncic. Mbamute with the steal. Now the Clippers moving it up. And that one is good. Mbamute's got 7.
Yeah, what a nice play. Just a coast-to-coaster by himself off of that steal.
Williams comes with a double team. Powell, the pass to Doncic. And there's the call on Lou Williams. That's foul number 2 for him. And the Mavericks making a change here. Harris is checked in. Powell. Dallas moving it around. 5 on the clock. Here's Doncic. Yep, it counts. Doncic has got 20 points.
And when you want Doncic, he's one of those guys who kind of just slithers around until he finds an opening, and then bam.
Now, here's Scott. Dishes to Williams. Kicks it out to Bradley. A 3-ball. Mavericks with the rebound. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game.
And really credit their advantage on the backboard. That's where the lead has been built and that's why they are in control.
For Dallas, they have shot a good percentage from the free throw line so far. They've made 5 out of 6.
2 shots.
Shooting 2.
And the first one at the line is good. J.J. Barea checked in for Dallas. So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2. Clippers trail by 10. Here's Williams. 21 points in the game. Outside Bradley. He with the block. And it's the Mavericks on the break. Barea finds Nowitzki, and stolen by Harrell. Down low, Scott, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. A chance to check out Los Angeles' upcoming schedule. They'll be matching up with Nikola Jokic and the Denver Nuggets. And then on Sunday, they'll be matching up against Kevin Durant and the Golden State Warriors. He misses the free throw. And he can't make the second free throw either, missing both.
Yeah, they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive.
Now, here's Doncic. 21 points in the game. Nowitzki for 3, sinks the three-pointer. Nowitzki's got 9.
Come on now, very few in the catch-and-shoot game better than Dirk Nowitzki. Still commands a ton of respect.
Bradley kicks to Mbamute. Williams for 3. It's good from long range. Williams has got 24 points.
Another triple, and that's been the story of this second half.
Boy, they have consistently been draining shots from deep, and that can take the heart out of an opponent.
Barea, no good.
Yeah, bad shot there. Trust is lacking. You got to be willing to make the extra pass.
I'm not sure why he doesn't continue to move the basketball. Would have served that team much better.
Shot from 6. And there's the bucket as Williams finishes it off. 26 points for him.
And not being as aggressive from the three-point line anymore. They had a lot more attempts in that first half.
And 1:01 left to play here in the third. Here's Nowitzki. Rebound by the Clippers. And Mbamute with it. 7 points in the game. Drops in the tray.
And all of a sudden, the shots now falling in bunches. The complexion of this game has completely changed.
Oh, their communication on offense is working at every level now. These guys are really cohesive. What a run.
Yeah, still moving a little bit when he set that screen. He'll argue that he was set, but I really didn't think so.
No, I didn't either. I thought his feet were moving. It was close, but he was still sliding in just a bit.
Gallinari, he's checked in for Williams. Now, here's Scott.
Dallas foul call. What foul? That's his second personal foul. Team is a penalty.
He's 0 of 2 at the line in this one.
And from the line, he's knocking it down about 71% of the time, and that's a percentage that needs to go up.
That's good from Scott. Porzingis is checked in for Doncic. And so he hits both. 30 seconds left to play in the third. Barea kicks to Porzingis. Gets that one through the hole, make him now 7 of 13 in this game.
In such a rhythm right now. Feathery touch. He's lighting them up.
And this could be the final possession of the period.
Right. They have to play their cards right. No rush. Work the clock and get a quality look.
And there's the pass to Harrell. And it's sent back by Nowitzki.
And Dirk has always been a bit underrated defensively. Superb length to contest and block shots.
And we've reached the end of the third. Mavericks lead by 5. We'll be back shortly live from Staples Center in downtown Los Angeles. And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
And when you're the beneficiary of a pass that good, you better deliver. And he did just that.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. Bradley and Gallinari are the wingmen. Montrezl Harrell is out there with Mike Scott, and it's Beverly in at the point. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Clippers. Now, here is Gallinari. Lets it fly. And it's Beverly missing. Mavericks leading by 5. Inside. And the jam by Dirk Nowitzki.
Boy, Nowitzki not known for his athleticism, but nice flush there.
Beverly the pass to Gallinari. Shoots over Powell. And the rebound goes to Nowitzki. Nowitzki's got rebound number 5 here tonight. No good from Lee.
I'll tell you, with the struggle he has had today, he probably won't be their number 1 option as they look to close this game out.
And it's Beverly missing. Dallas shooting has been great, up over 50%. In fact, 52%. The feed now to Lee. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
Well, this guy, Courtney Lee, has worked so hard to become a complete offensive player, that time getting the look inside.
And Courtney Lee out of Western Kentucky, a consistent 3-and-D veteran.
And, you know, more of a journeyman's career, but I'll tell you what, he's a winner and competes, does those little things, and, boy, he makes some big shots.
Catching up on the changes for Los Angeles. Gortat's checked in for Montrezl Harrell, and Harris subbed in for Scott.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
Let's remember, Courtney Lee has been in the league a long time, actually played in an NBA Finals. This guy has been able to score and defend regardless of where he's been.
Now here is Harris. Back to Beverly. 5 on the clock. Bradley. Out to Harris. Passes it to Beverly. From deep. Gortat trying to break loose. Los Angeles with another miss. Doris, you're talking about Lee. It's a shooter's league. Why has he been dealt, you think, so many times?
You know, it's an interesting situation. He's never going to be a star, but that doesn't mean he isn't valuable. And teams are willing to trade for him as part of a bigger package. Give him credit. The guy's been a pro. He never complains.
And he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
Barea finds Barnes. Again, the miss by the Mavericks.
Boy, all sorts of space around him. If he can't hit those, the defense not going to worry too much about him.
Pass to Gallinari. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the knee.
First personal foul. Shooting Los Angeles, Danilo Gallinari. At the line for 2.
The first one falls. Dallas making a switch here. Cantor's checked in. No good on the second free throw.
And they hold a huge advantage on the backboard.
And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Barea kicks to Porzingis. He can't get that one. Gortat with the defensive effort. Clippers trail by 7. Harris dishes to Beverly. Pass to Bradley. For 3, Harris. Good for his 6th make, and it doesn't attempt, shooting 50% with that basket.
Harris! Boy, they've been terrific from beyond here in the second.
Outside, Porzingis. Down low. Here's Cantor. And Cantor throws it down.
How about the vision from the young Latvian Porzingis showing he really can read the floor and capitalize.
Harris inside. Guarded by Porzingis. Harris passes to Gortat. Shoots over Cantor. And he tries off the glass, but it's no good. Lee kicks to Barea. And it's the Clippers with the rebound. Harris outside. Back to Beverly. On the wing, Harris. Guarded by Porzingis. Harris inside. He's against Porzingis. Harris, good.
And he has the chops for this. Raising the intensity when it matters most.
Right, you love the aggressiveness. This guy is willing to take over at the key opportunities.
Now, here's Cantor. That shot wide open. And the Mavericks lead by 6.
Boy, I love seeing Cantor distribute the basketball. If you're open, this guy will find you.
And so Beverly will bring it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. Gortat against Cantor, and he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. Doncic is checked in for Dallas. Mavericks leading by 6. Barea finds Porzingis. Over Harris. Slammed home, and he draws the foul. A chance for another point at the free throw line. That's on Marcin Gortat.
Well, there's simply no denying the strength of Enes Kanter. Even when you get physical with him, this guy is capable of playing through it.
One shot.
That's good from Cantor.
And to me, guys, there's a level of physicality that Enes Kanter provides that's important to his team. He is unafraid of anyone, and that in and of itself is crucial.
Now, here is Gortat. And there's the pass to Bradley. From outside, off the mark.
Well, 2 long-range bombs in the first, but that's stalled out right now.
Here's Barea. And that one is off. And the Clippers will go the other way with it. Harris outside. Cantor against Gortat. Harris passes to Beverly. Good, and Harris gets the assist.
Really well done on that assist. He sees the target inside and puts it right into the hands.
From deep, Berea. That's all good, and that's his 5th basket of the game. He's shooting 5 for 11 now.
He's been heating it up since the break, getting some excellent looks right now.
Los Angeles calls timeout. You have to like what you're seeing from Luka Doncic.
Well, you wonder if with this timeout they're going to shake things up defensively, because everything they've thrown at him to this point has not worked. He's on a roll.
And the Clippers making a change here. Williams is checked in. Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sidelines.
Well, during the break, I listened in on Doc Rivers talking to the team. He was begging them to step it up. He said, we've got to make the move now. And we're going to be out of time and out of luck. Give it everything you've got out there. Kevin?
All right, thank you, David. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. You look at the state of the game. International leagues getting better and better, Doris. There's no doubt about it. We see it at Olympic times and during FIBA play in between. We see a lot of NBA players who have spent time abroad, and I think they come back better.
I don't think there's any doubt about that, Kevin. I think wherever you can hone your craft and do it in a competitive environment where winning and losing is at stake on a nightly basis, it has so many opportunities for learning and growth. So, okay, I can't turn it over 5 times in a competitive environment, regardless of what league I'm playing in, because that's to the detriment of my team. If I'm lazy on the defensive end, I'm going to get exposed by good offensive players. To me, Kev, I love any time there's competitive basketball being played. I want to watch it.
Love that answer. That's good from Harris. Both shots good from the stripe.
Boy, he's just been so consistent, right? I mean, every time he's gotten to the stripe, he's delivered. This is great stuff.
And there's the call on Patrick Beverly. That will be foul number 5 on him. Gortat with the steal.
That's only the first turnover, guys. He's been safe as an option for them at the offensive end.
I don't think the pass could be better placed. That's a great assist.
Mavericks leading by 6. Berea kicks to Barnes. Now Berea. Back to Barnes. 5 to shoot over Williams. And that one's good. Barnes. And the Mavericks lead by 8. And so it's Williams who brings it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. Passes it to Harris. Some nice ball movement by the Clippers. And the 3 off target. For Dallas, they've gone 7 of 15 from the floor here in the 4th. Right around 46-47%. Nailed from three-point land.
It took a long time for him to get that first triple. Let's see now, though, if he can get going.
And here's Beverly. Following Porzingis' 3. Nobody near Williams. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. Williams has got 29 in the game. Berea against Beverly. Berea finds Kanter. Good, and it's Berea who picks up the assist. And that's 19 points for Enes Kanter.
I am simply blown away by his accuracy. He has made every shot, and what's most important, his team is winning.
From the top of the key, another one falls for the Clippers.
Williams!
Dallas leading by 8. Now here's Berea. Barnes outside. No good from outside.
Still looking for his first triple of the half. He had 3 at the break.
A nice shot by Gallinari.
That's a huge three-pointer. He'd love to become a go-to guy for them here in crunch time.
Yeah, when he gets going, he adds another dimension to their offense that can make a huge difference when the game's on the line.
And that one drops.
how about these big shots for him in the fourth? He has been locked and loaded offensively.
And it's a defensive 3-second violation. Stolen by Barnes. Doncic passes to Porzingis. And here's Barea. Shot on the wing. They get the rebound. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. That one on Gallinari.
Well, Cantor is a smart, aggressive offensive player and very crafty at drawing contact.
Take a break. 2 shots.
That's good from Cantor.
And after attempting no free throws in the first half, now he's putting the defense back on its heels.
And Cantor drops them both. Clippers trail by 8. Outside Williams. He kicks it to Beverly. Floats one, and it's blocked.
Encouraging to see Cantor trying harder on the defensive end. There's height. There's ability to block shots. Go to work, Ennis.
Just 5 on the clock. Here's Williams. Pulls up on the wing, and it's Porzingis that time on the assist by Doncic. Doncic has got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Williams looking over the floor. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Luka Doncic. That is his first foul of the game.
First personal foul.
And Beverly kicks to Williams. The Mavericks pull it in. Doncic has got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Barnes against Gallinari. It's deflected. There's 1:47 left in the 4th quarter. Up it goes, and the Dallas lead is cut down now to just 7 on the basket from Beverly. And so it's Barea with it. They'll bring it up for the Dallas Mavericks. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. Stolen by Beverly. And he gets the bucket. Beverly's got 9 points here in the second half.
On the attack, he has that ability, trying to close this one out.
I'll tell you, that's the killer instinct you need to have. You love the attacking mentality near the cup. I don't know if he's tired or what, but he is definitely holding back a little bit, and he has to step his game up right now. If you want to cut into a lead, you have got to trust your teammates and move the ball.
Now Barnes, following the three-point attempt by Lou Williams. To the middle. Here's Cantor. No good on that one. Gortat with the defensive effort. LA's gone over and over to the three-point shot in the 4th quarter. 4 of 9. And Beverly kicks to Gallinari. Nice passing here by Los Angeles. Gortat, the pass to Gallinari. Double team on Williams. Lock at 6. Gallinari against Barnes. And it's Gallinari missing.
Well defended, though, and he's not someone who handles that kind of pressure very well.
Gallinari brings the double team. Fires from the wing. And it's good off the back of the rim and in. And the Mavericks lead by 7.
And now they are probably too far ahead. It's going to be nearly impossible to get back in this one.
There's no doubt. They're really clicking. What an amazing all-around effort to take a huge lead like this late in the game.
And now we get the chance to present our Jordan Player of the Game, Enes Kanter.
And his percentage from the field tonight seems almost made up. I didn't think it was possible to have that kind of success shooting the basketball. You need a little bit of luck, a bunch of hard work, and a whole lot of talent.
26 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Here's Williams, out to Harris. Here's Gallinari. It's good. Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
Boy, that's how to do it. Just go strong. Don't settle for a jump shot when the defense is flat-footed. Nice.
And there's the call on Patrick Beverley. And so he's picked up his final foul, and he will sit for the rest of this game.
At the line for 2.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Gets the first, and that increases their lead to 6.
Well, how about the guy, undrafted, undersized guard out of Puerto Rico? What a career J.J. Barea has made for himself.
And a tough break is his second attempt at the line. No good. Los Angeles calls timeout. They're down by 6. 12 seconds left in the game. What's your take, guys?
And I'm not sure the 2-point bucket does much here. I think they got to go for 3.
Unless it's an end one, a 2-pointer makes no sense. Unfortunately for them, the defense knows this too.
.12 seconds left in the game. And Enes Kanter picks up the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game.
That's his second personal foul. 4th team foul.
Nine seconds left in the fourth quarter. Williams from outside. And no good that time. So we see the Mavericks get the win here. They seem to relish their role as the bad guy here tonight.
Yeah, you know, Kevin, I sense that as well. I mean, they really did feed off all of that negative energy this crowd was directing at them. I mean, they turned it around and used it as motivation to close out a significant win.
And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, Kevin. KP, balanced offensive effort tonight. What did you like about how you played?
I think we played as a team. We shared the ball, and it was a team effort today. And everybody was involved. Everybody was playing good offensively, and that's why we were able to come up with a win.
Really looking good at both ends tonight, Kristaps. Thanks a lot. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David. Great job. Thanks so much. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, and the rest of our terrific crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. See you next time.
Like it's